What's up, Blazers? It is I, Hope Giselle, and this episode is brought to you by Audible.com, an Amazon company. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Blaze Entertainment, or visit sponsor and supporter links on our website at entertheblaze.com. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Now, let's start the show.
You're locked in to the hottest station on
the planet. Hey, you guys. It is I, Hope Giselle, and I am coming at you all today, okay, as Hope Giselle, to introduce my awesome and my fabulous friend who was not here with me on last week, Mr. 50 Shades of Gay. And I could not introduce him as disguised because I want him to know that this is personal love coming from me on this side of the mic, okay? How are you doing? Because I missed you.
I missed you as well. I'm better. As I was telling Kwame earlier, I'm just waiting for the United States of America to get bombed. Like, so serious.
Like, okay, do you mean stick-up style, or do you mean like straight kick you in the knee from the back kind of style? Because I'm debating on which style of robbery I'm going to condone, depending on which one you say.
I'm just going to be ready to roll over. I don't even think I have the energy to fight.
You know what? I agree, but I don't think I have the time, okay? But since we talking about that, I'm going to skip ahead in the things that I wanted to discuss and jump right on into, those that they call the Cheeto and all of the shit he has going on. And as per, our big brother and sister, Free and Kwame, had the conversation about these motherfuckers that really thought that when Trump built this wall, that they were exclusively excluded because they are American citizens. At what fucking point did you really think that Trump gave two fucks about you, your Billy Bob Goat, and your husband with the 16 children that you guys fathered and then they fathered themselves? I really want to know why.
I have no words. Like, I completely agree with Kwame and Free. It's like, what part of your brain makes you even think that you would have that ability?
The 1% that made them think that it was okay to vote for Donald Trump. That's what the fuck.
Exactly.
Like, I was so with Free on like all of the jokery, all of the fuckery. I was with the shits with her because I honestly, I don't get it. Like, especially geographically speaking, how did you guys not think that you was gonna get sucked into the cesspool of hate and bigotry that is Trump's bullshit that he's promised to these people that also agree with hate and bigotry? Like, what made you think that you were gonna just be exempt? Did you think that the wall was gonna zigzag around your house? Like, I don't understand how that was going. Like, did you think you were gonna get a cubicle and like people were gonna be able to pop in on your side of the wall, but technically not the wall? Like, did you think you were gonna get your own little stationary like checkpoint to get to your crib? Like, I don't know what did people think was gonna happen when they trusted the Cheeto? Like, I
honestly feel like they didn't even think about it. They didn't think it through. They were just listening to all of the promises that he has yet to keep. And now they're like, sitting somewhere, rocking back and forth, just waiting on shit to hit the fan.
But you know what? 50, it's not even promises anymore at this point. It is fucking fallacy. He has, like,
bullshit.
It is straight. They have been bamboozled, tricked, tomfooled. I can't think of any more motherfucking synonyms. But if I think of it, I'm going to just continue to say this episode. So if y'all hear me just randomly spit a whole bunch of words, just know that those are my synonyms for the that this dude has made them believe. Like, I can't, and I won't, and I shan't.
At all.
At all. I'm just temple rubbing right now. I am temple fucking rubbing right now.
I just popped 2 Advils
Come on, Free.
and washed them back with a glass of wine.
Come on, Miss Free. So, because the rest of the stuff is pretty good. So I'm just gonna get the bullshit people up out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go with Trump's best friend and wife, Caitlyn Jenner, and discuss why do we need Diane to cover anything else this bitch got to say. Like when Kwame took the words out of my mouth when he said, we don't like her. Like, we don't like, bitch, we don't need you to speak for us. In the words of T.S. Madison, bitch, you ain't my sister. I don't need you to say nothing for me. Like, bitch, I need you. What I need you to do is tell your Republican Party to act right, if anything. But, bitch, I don't need you to, I don't want to hear, like, what could she possibly get on here and say this time that I want to hear? You know, like, I got questions and whatnot.
I don't even know who decided to give her the platform again. Like, whenever the interview aired a few years ago about Bruce being Caitlyn, I was listening and looking at that interview like, bullshit. This is a bunch of bullshit. Like, I don't understand. I want to know, what do they expect to get out of this second interview? Is she about to do something like this? Is she about to do something like life changing? Like, what is about to go on? Like, is the bitch gonna go under the knife to fix? Never mind. I was gonna talk about that face, but I won't do that.
You know,
I want to know what the content of that interview is going to be.
You know,
I want to know if the bitch is even taking hormones, because when she opens up her mouth, I hear Bruce. That's what I need to figure out.
You know, but
so
okay. I agree with that.
I tried to be politically correct, but with that one,
first, it's hard.
I don't have no political correctness for Caitlyn.
Yeah, like, first of all, it's hard to be politically correct with somebody who is so. Caitlyn is a deer in headlights, and I really like, personally, like, part of me wants to feel like she was objectified and she was thrown into this role that she didn't ask for, but then part of me is like, bitch, you didn't ask for it, but you took it instead of stepping down and allowing bitches who are more than capable to continue to handle it, or passing that torch whenever you were given it. Bitch, if I'm not ready for something, I'm gonna pass the torch. Like, if I'm not ready to shoot an episode of After the Blaze, I text 50 and be like, hey, bitch, you gotta cover, because I don't know my shit. I ain't do my research. I'm not gonna just give you those alternative facts, and I feel like I feel like Caitlyn has so many resources and so many people were like willing to help her through this, and instead of her passing the torch and allowing other girls to shine, she, especially on that show, like Angelica Ross, and I'm not gonna dwell too much on this topic, but Angelica Ross is a very noted trans activists in our community, and they painted Angelica to look like the angry black trans girl that was upset because Caitlyn was white and trans and privileged, and that is not where that was coming from. And like, instead of Caitlyn really truly like handing over the reins to people who knew a little bit more, she held on to the fame because that bitch wanted to be a Kardashian so motherfucking bad, and now we're reaping the benefits of this bullshit because nobody likes her motherfucking ass, and she's the spokesperson for trans people, and even trans people don't like this bitch. So I can't. I can't. I just can't, and I refuse. African Blue.
God bless America.
Like, God bless. And God bless the plastic surgeons that got to deal with this bitch, because I can't. I can't. I absolutely can't. So, on a much lighter note, on a note that's like so motherfucking amazeballs and all into the feminist tip that I be trying to get on and all into my black girl magic, shout out to Ethioma Withrop. This black bitch got accepted to every motherfucking Ivy League university there is. Girl, when I tell you, if I had options like that at 15,
listen. Listen, I would be somewhere twerking. I was twerking every club I've had.
Bitch, when
Let
I
me get
say
accepted into
every club, bitch, I would go to Vegas and twerk on the strip, bitch. Do you hear me?
Listen.
Do you, bitch? It don't. My thing is, it don't even matter if after I twerk and they record the video that the motherfuckers pulled their own acceptance, bitch. The whole point was I got accepted, bitch.
Right, it.
Like I got accepted. Like, how many black women can say that they got accepted to every single Ivy League? I am so proud. Like I am like a proud mama here right now because I love to see our girls succeed. I love it. I need it.
That's
you know,
monumental.
I need it.
Mm-hmm. And that's, like you said, this is something I think that for one is monumental, and it's something that black girls need to see.
Yes.
It's like black girls, like, you're much more than, having a child out of wedlock, or having a child at an early age, or relying on government assistance. Like, you can extend far beyond those stereotypes that have been slapped on the forehead of our black girls. Like, that's definitely commendable.
That part. Say that and things. Like, oh, I don't even want to. I don't want to continue. But congratulations, if you don't mind. Okay, congratulations.
Shout out.
So even though I'm a little bit late or whatever and things, I have to say happy anniversary to B and J. And technically, because it's like, what, 9 years and shit that they've been together and whatnot, and I'm just like fucking happy for them. I am happy. I'm happy for all of that love and that goodness that Beyonce gets to continue to shade us with when she makes diss tracks to people, and I'm just happy. I'm like, to be perfectly honest, I remember being one of the people that said, "Child, she gonna leave him."
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in, like, I remember going as far back as like middle school and being like having conversations with my friends, like, "Oh, child, he ain't gonna last." And then they got married, and I was like, "Oh, the divorce gonna happen in a year." And then they had their first anniversary, and I was like, "Oh, bitch, she's still gonna leave him." And then they went on the run tour, and I was like, "Oh, bitch, it's gonna happen." And then they left the run tour, and I was like, "Okay, well, maybe she not."
Beyonce said we got to. She said we about to gag the naysayers. She was like, "I know a lot of these bitches out here plotting on the demise of our wedding, of our marriage, bitch. But we gonna show these hoes otherwise."
Right.
She knew what was best.
I can't, bitch. Like, I don't need them in my life, and I can't sing your song. I need. Like, bitch, I don't need eyes in my face if I can't look at the relationship. That's what the fuck I don't need. I don't need shit if I ain't got B and JC. Like, that's, I think I'm gonna record that. I think I'm gonna sit at my little keyboard that I stole from my high school, and I think I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna do that. But this week's corner award goes to, bitch.
Oh, Lord.
Kwame. I gotta put Kwame ass in the corner, okay? And I'm putting Kwame ass in the corner because that motherfucker had the nerve to say Jay-Z was like, oh, Jesus. Okay. I like Jay-Z. I don't think Jay-Z is a butt ugly man. No, I do not.
Ooh.
But what Kwame will not motherfucking do on this show, on this network, on the pyro media of the networks that is Blaze Entertainment, is sit back and tell these people that Jay-Z is looking good these days. That's what he will not do.
Oh, yeah. Kwame has to stay in the corner for that one because Jay-Z has to, I'm pretty sure he got some good ass dick, and that's the reason why Beyonce is still with his ass.
I agree.
Because that face, I cannot imagine waking up in the morning to that face. I cannot imagine waking up
Could you imagine
in the middle of the night. No, I can't.
Like, could you imagine Jay-Z's like eye cold slobber mouth face in the morning? Like, he already right. Think about it. Like, bitch, he already looked some type of way just in the middle of the afternoon. So, bitch, imagine waking up to that, and he just woke up. He got eye crust in the corner of the eye. He looked like a sloppy ass nigga. He looked like one of those niggas that and he gotta wipe that shit off the side of his mouth, and then
Oh, them lips.
oh my, I just and then what about that time where he was going through that phase where he was just doing the J. Cole no haircut thing? Like, oh girl, I would have died. I would have died.
Oh, if Beyonce likes it, I love it.
Girl, I guess you do, but I want to know what the dick look like. I need to know what the dick look like at this point because bitch, it has got, or maybe he eat the pussy real good because I heard.
I was just about to say that because them lips.
Child, when I say on my clit,
with lips like that, you need to be able to eat two twice at the same time.
Motorboat the clit, bitch. Motorboat. Okay. But yes, Kwame, you get the corner for that, Kwame.
I agree.
So next is Mr. Bill O'Reilly. And right. I'm like free on this one, bitch. I'm just over it. But what I'm not over is Bill getting the bag snatched. They snatched the bag, and I'm happy. I am happy that all the endorsers, like the major name bitches, Hyundai, Mercedes, all of them foreign motherfuckers, is like, fuck you, bitch. We don't want nothing to do with you, bitch. And I'm happy, because you don't deserve it. He does not deserve it. I don't support that movement, and I'm so happy that the endorser people are no longer supporting that movement. I can no longer deal with him at all.
So and this story was interesting to me, and of course I had to dive a little deeper.
Okay.
So I wanted to figure out, how many victims and all of that good stuff. So apparently, there's a total of 5 women who have received payouts from him or the company for them to basically keep their fucking mouths closed and not pursue litigation for the sexual harassment claim. So the number that is alleged to have been paid out is $13 million. To add fuel to the entire issue and to speak on endorsers, dropping him and no longer supporting him, guess who supports him?
If you say the cheetah, bitch, I'm just saying I am going to get off the air.
Mr. Donald fucking Trump himself. And guess what he said? And I quote, "I think he's a person I know well. He is a good person. I think he shouldn't have settled. Personally, I think because you should have taken it all the way. I don't think Bill did anything wrong." Of course you don't think he did anything wrong, Mr. Grab him by the pussy. Like,
first of all,
I'm just completely taken aback.
Bitch, he has his own motherfucking rape up the pussy, grab him by the pussy
exactly
right now. So of course you support that, you misogynistic Cheeto looking ass Nick. You know what? Like, I mean, like, Trump looks like Homer Simpson, bitch. Okay, Trump looks like a real life Homer Simpson in a toupee, and I can't stand his pasty yellow ass with that pasty orange ass face and that Garfield looking ass cat he calls a piece of hair. Look here, okay.
And you know what? I hope, before we move on to the next topic, I'm going to say this. I really hope that people drag Bill O'Reilly like they did Bill Cosby.
Through the mud, bitch. When I say through the mud.
I hope they drag him through the trenches, to the lowest of the low.
Tie his ankles to a horse and slap that bitch in the ass. That is what I want. I need. Up next.
Right.
So I'm not a big Drag Race fan. Not that I don't like it. I'm not really into it. But apparently Adore, one of the main girls, or one of the very popular girls from the show, says that millions were stolen from her. You know what? I don't feel bad, because bish, bye. Okay. Mm-hmm. In this industry, if you don't know, once you start making the big bucks, that you have to get you a lawyer and lawyer the fuck up and contract every motherfucking body. And if you don't know that you have to double check the double checker, you cannot be living life in the drag race, and you cannot be, winning all of these motherfucking races and not checking your finances. What I think a lot of people that gain this fame do is that they get so motherfucking famous and the money and the checks start rolling in like they never did before. And people forget that other people ain't living that life that you live in. Just because just because you're living that does not mean that your accountant lives a $50,000 day life. Doesn't mean that the people that you've hired live those type of lifestyles. And so you must be very careful about the people that you put in your circles, and you have to stay on top of it. I think that this is I don't wish it on anybody to work for free and have their due diligence be taken away from anybody. But what I do think that it is that it should be a learning experience for her. And I honestly think at this point, fire those bitches, take this one on the chin, get your money back if you can. But if you can't, don't pressure it, because bitch, that's life. And it's money, and you're still working. They didn't end your career. They just stole from you. And keep it pushing. But don't make a big stink out of this, because at the end of the day, I'm an accountability police girl. And you need to hold yourself accountable for not making yourself accountable for keeping up with your finances. Bitch, that's your coin, not theirs.
Exactly. I agree. I'm just like, I'm clueless as to how you allow someone to steal so much money from you and you not know.
Million. Like how, and then my thing is, now that the bag is counted and you realize that they stole millions of dollars from your bag, not a couple of thousand, not a couple of 100,000, they have stolen millions of dollars from you under your nose. And it's not like you're and I hate to say, but it ain't like you Beyonce. You're not on tour. You're not, selling out stadiums every motherfucking night. You're not, doing a press tour for your brand new album. You're not shooting movies back to back to back to back. You're not even on YouTube like that. You're not even on the Wow Entertainment Network like that. So my thing is, there has to be some downtime. And in that downtime, what you do or don't do should not be I believe in holding bitches accountable for being thieves and whatever the case may be, but you have to hold yourself accountable. That's like if I allow somebody to come and stay in my home and I'm not watching the shit that's coming in and out of my house, and then one day I come home and everything is missing. Bitch, I need to hold myself accountable for the fact that I allowed somebody to come in my home and I did not pay them any attention. If you give people an inch, you best believe that at some point they're going to attempt to take a mile. And you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared for it. Point blank, period. I'm sorry that I might sound cold, but that's just my 2 cents on that one.
I agree wholeheartedly.
That's my 2 cents on that one. So I'm not sure how much time we have left, but in the little bit of time that we do have, 50, is there anything that you want to discuss real quick, since it's been a minute since we've been able to have our little vent session?
Actually, yes. I want to talk about the federal court ruling that employers cannot fire employees based off of their sexual orientation. I am so glad that they were able to come to their fucking senses and understand that is unethical. And yeah, how do you feel about that?
I feel good. However, I think that people say specific things for specific reasons, and I'm going to have to read through that, because I was very happy for the LGBT community, but still people of the trans experience have to worry about the wording, because a lot of people think that that's trans inclusive, but it says nothing about transgender issues. As far as from what I read so far, it says nothing to protect transgender people. And right now, I think that that's the thing that people are forgetting is that the transgender community is under siege. Every time you turn around, somebody is trying to find something, some way to piss us off. And they're using the LGBT factor to kind of make everybody
Mhm.
feel like on the outside they're including everybody, when really, when you read the legislation closely, it does not protect trans people at all, similar to this particular bill.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to
So,
read it.
yes. So I'm unclear, and I do not want to give alternative facts, Tommy Roman. Um, I'm gonna need to read more into that because the snippet that I did see, I did not see anything that was trans inclusive in that information. So while I'm very happy for my little gay boys and my queens and my butch lesbians and all that good stuff, I am still worried about the livelihood of trans girls who are very worried about getting a job in corporate America or getting a job, period, and then being fired if they are, found to be transgender. So I'm going to have to celebrate on that one when I get a little bit more information on that one. Um, so similar to your little vent session, I do have to say that I hate North Carolina. The Republic, yeah, the Republicans have filed a bill declaring all same-sex marriages null and void. Um, and yeah, in North Carolina, this is why I don't. This is why I do not go. I don't like to stop in the North Carolina airport. I don't like to be there because they are so fucking like I don't know what goes on in North Carolina that makes these people so like why they hate trans and LGBT people so much out there, and why the legislation and the governmental entities out there just want to fuck with us so bad. But I'm hoping that people get out and vote against it, and I'm hoping that the petition that's going up against it actually works through. Um, that's all I'm really going to say about that one because it's going to affect a lot of different people if it doesn't. And it's also going to cost taxpayers up to $1.3 billion.
Oh.
Yes. The article that I pulled it from, and it's a very notable source, says that it's going to cost taxpayers, $1.3 million to take all of this stuff to court. And kind of get everything like reversed should this bill be passed. So one, I'm hoping that it's not passed because I'm just hoping that it's not passed. And then two, I'm kind of hoping that it is passed because all the bitches that vote for it are probably going to be the bitches that get to pay for it. So if you guys want to see something that you don't like happen, you got to pay for it. You stupid bigoted bitches. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents. And I hate to leave this shit on a negative Nancy note. So I'm just going to say, wham, bam, thank you, man, Fruit Loop and Yo Booty. And that is how we're going to leave this. Thank you guys.
I can't stand you.
You guys for tuning in to After the Blaze podcast featuring myself, Hope Disguised, and 50 Shades of Gay. And please do not hesitate to visit blazeentertainment.com. Okay. Entertheblaze.com or Enter the Blaze, After the Blaze, enter all of us, and please make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our entities, Pyro Media Network included, with all of those things. And until next week, we love you all, and we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.